Hello everyone, and welcome back to the world of Thetis. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Today, we are going to be continuing our adventure with Enemies Among Us. Look for Knight Captain Cullen and Wilmod in Wilmod's camp outside Kirkwall. So there was some very suspicious stuff going around among the Templars. So Wilmod was actually one of the Templars that recently went through this new ritual that's been going on, and many of the Templars have been going missing. But Wilmod somehow survived this new thing, this new ritual, into becoming a Templar, and he said he wanted to go outside the city gates of Kirkwall and walk around and clear his head, and that's when Knight Captain Cullen went after him. So we're going to have to go find them and investigate what's going on. It's very mysterious, and I cannot wait to find out more of what's really going on. So I need to go to Wilmod's camp outside Kirkwall. So let's do that. That would be out this way. Okay, so I probably need to go here. Yeah, here's Wilmod's camp. Wow, what a beautiful screenshot that is. Okay, so here we are outside. We're out in the free marches, I believe, now. So let's come out here along this road. And as we can see down there, there's some old ruins off this into that valley. Looks very dangerous out there. We've got a pile of bones. Someone has died here before. Must be a dangerous place to be. And there seems to be something around the corner.
Just be my witness, Wilmod. I will have the truth from you now.
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
What the? Ooh.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
Don't you lay another hand on that boy.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me!
Oh. It's an abomination.
Maker preserve us.
Oh, God. Oh, there's more. Rage demon.
Well done, everyone.
Violence doesn't solve anything.
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
It definitely seemed like he was an abomination.
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. But I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
Yeah.
With what I've bumped into in Kirkwall, nothing surprises me anymore.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmod was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
Yeah.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
Well, that doesn't seem to be the case anymore.
Do you know what happened to Wilmod while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmod has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmod might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded. I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
Oh yeah, I remember Uldred. I remember that episode. That was pretty intense.
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
Well, that's all good and well, but I'm looking for Keran.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmod's. Do you know where Keran is?
He also disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose.
Aha,
I had
of course.
no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'd be willing to search there.
The Order will truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmod, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
Okay, so they were seen together. Wilmod and Keran were seen together at the at the brothel, which I've had some experience there, if you know what I mean. So that's where we need to go next. We need to check there and see if we can get any information about anybody about that. Oh, here I am walking around in Hightown, and I see this stump that says Hightown. So let's read a little bit on Hightown before we go over here and go to the Blooming Rose. Okay, so at the height of the Tevinter Imperium's slave trade, Kirkwall's elite prospered beyond dreams of avarice. Hightown was built for the wealthiest slavers, its glitzy mansions rising atop a great wall of rock that borders, on one side, the waking sea. Lowtown cowered on its other side until Kirkwall slaves rose to plunder and destroy Hightown's riches. Today, Hightown's prominent buildings are the Keep, home to the ruling Viscount, and the Chantry, home to the Grand Cleric and the city's religious center. Both are converted estates that once housed wealthy magisters, rebuilt and converted after the uprising. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar, Brother J.J. So actually, Hightown was plundered once before, but they've been converted to instead house wealthy magisters instead of being the homes of, like, you know, the Grand Cleric and such. So that's really interesting to know that history. And if I go to the Codex Update, I've already read it. So we got to go the other direction though, because it would be, the brothel would actually be this way. Here it is, the Red Lantern District. It's funny, it's called the Red Lantern District, but there's only like 8 lanterns. So,
Really
the Blooming Rose.
Maybe they should change the name.
I mean, there's some roses here, but let's get in here. Okay, here we go. Maybe Vivica can let me know what's going on.
Do you need something, honey?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
If I say it's a Templar investigation, she might turn me away, and so because I remember what he said earlier is he said that people won't give him the time of day because they think they'll try to shut it down. So I'm gonna just give her some gold. So yeah, let's just or people's lives are at stake. I think she might be understanding if I say, hey, people might die. I think she might be understanding if I choose this option. So let's try it.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me.
Ugh.
Let me look through the books. Wilmod, Keran. Here we go. Wilmod came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown.
Damn.
You should hear what some of the others are called.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmod's favorite position, I think you have what you need.
Jesus.
You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear? Quintus, can I have
Okay. So find Idina to see what she knows. Okay, so she must be here.
Madam says no, and I'm not
Okay, up there.
back for anything.
How do you do that?
So she's in this
Do
door.
what, kitten? You sort of swagger when you walk. I've been trying, but I trip over my own feet when I do it.
Are you talking to
You just
yourself?
strut. It's not
Oh.
something you practice. How do I learn it then? It comes to you, usually at night. It's like a lover, or maybe a burglar. Either it ravishes you, or runs off with all your jewelry, and you have to run it down and stab it in the heart. And that metaphor got a bit away from me, didn't it? I think it did, but it was certainly exciting.
My goodness. Okay, Idina.
Iduna, right?
Iduna.
Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmod a few weeks ago? Or Keran?
Wilmod. Wilmod. That doesn't sound familiar.
I know he saw you frequently.
With a body like mine, men rarely have time to give me their names. They're too busy doing other things.
Oh my god.
Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
With all of my friends here watching?
Are you certain we can't postpone this, Hawk?
You should listen to your friend.
What's wrong with you?
We have to ask her about Keran. What's your problem?
Oh no!
You really can be quite a bore.
No,
You know that, right?
I meant to say that to the. I didn't mean to say that to Isabella. I meant to say that to Idina. Dang it!
You've got one more chance to answer me before I make you.
I'm just trying to make a living. No need to be cross. Who told you about little old me?
Wait, what?
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with.
She's
Just
Mage.
do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your
Someone stop me.
throat.
Meryl, make Iduna stop.
This ends now.
Fuck yeah, Meryl. Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Spare me, Messere.
Oh, I want to kill her so bad. Oh, I want to kill her so bad.
You're going to answer all my questions, and if there's even a hint of magic.
Tirani put me here to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. 3 Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmod and Keran weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
She enchanted them.
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
Whoa. Okay.
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve.
She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
Oh, okay, so they're trying to do an uprising for mages. I see.
This base of yours, how many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
I really, really wanted to kill her because she almost killed me. God, I'm holding myself fucking back right now. Go to the fucking
The Templars
Templars.
are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
You're so fucking lucky. I really held myself back there.
Some blood mage bitch needs to pay for this.
Damn it, I'm so sorry, Isabella. Damn it, I did not mean to say that to her. Okay, confront the blood mages at the Dark Town Sanctuary. Oh god, guys, this is getting crazy. The only reason I held back from killing her is because she's a mage and I'm sympathetic to mages. So that's what held me back, but you try to put a fucking blade to my throat. I don't know about that. That's not going to go too well too often. Let's go to Darktown. Here's the sanctuary. But I see the Tevinter Imperium. I want to read that because I really need to understand the Tevinter Imperium really well.
Smell the dog on them.
Jeez. Okay, that was racist. Oh, here we are at the Tevinter Imperium. Okay. For good or ill, the Imperium has put its stamp on Thedas forever. The old Imperial Highway is still in use across most of Thedas. The ruins of Tevinter, fortresses, and centers of magical study still litter our landscape, long after the glory of the Imperium dimmed. But the influence of that ancient empire goes deeper than this. Without Tevinter, there would have been no Blights, no Andraste, no Chandri. Every aspect of our world would be altered. Jeez, without Tevinter, there would have been no Blights? That's crazy. The might and majesty of the Imperium may have faded, but it still makes its presence known, even in the most distant corners of Thedas. Every child has been brought up on stories of Tevinter as it is now, a decadent nation, ruled by the Archon and his court of magisters, great and no doubt corrupt mage lords. Their chantry a mockery of our own, their black divine a man chosen from the ranks of the Mithrathos circle of magi. The Maker's most hallowed law, magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him, perverted. Mages in the Imperium say their most sacred duty is to serve man, and they serve best by wielding political power. Oh, okay, I see. And the worst, that which blessed Andraste must weep to see, all of it is built on a foundation of slavery. While most nations forbid the buying and selling of slaves within their own borders, nearly everyone ships her people to the Imperium for sale, skirting the prohibitions against such atrocities, and feeding the Imperium's endless hunger for bodies. To fight the Qunari, to work the mines and quarries, to build the palaces of the magisters, to sweep the crumbling streets and turn the middens and serve at the whim of their mage overseers. From Black City, the Black Divine, a study of the Tevinter Imperium by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. Jesus, so in Tevinter, the mages rule and slaves are abound. It sounds bad, but I don't know. Okay, let's go to the sanctuary, which apparently is down this ladder, and we can find those people that are apparently corrupting mages.
Great pleasure in rooting out this nest of blood mages. It will not be the first.
Or they're not corrupting mages, they're corrupting Templars and turning them into mages. Oh boy, yeah, a lot more abominations here.
How about you?
That one was a strong one.
the day. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Rage demons, shades. Oh, do I have an injury? Who's injured? It's not actually very easy to tell who's injured, to be honest. The veil? What is the veil? Oh, we know what the veil is. Yeah, okay, so the veil is sort of like this shadowy place where all the demons come from. Kind of a world that is closed off to us. I detest this notion that the veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the Fade or the Beyond is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. Okay, well then this person clearly disagrees with what I just defined the veil to be, the Fade to be. There is no this side and that side. When it comes to the veil, one cannot think of it as a physical thing, or a barrier, or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, your perfection. Think of the veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you see it now, static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as these spirits see it, chaotic, ever-changing, a realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real, more, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them, or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perceptions than a physical transition. The veil is an idea. It is the act of transitioning itself, and it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. From a dissertation on the Fade as a physical manifestation by Morano, Senior Enchanter of the Minrathos Circle of Magi, 655 Steel. So what he's saying here is that transitioning through the veil into the Fade is more of a mental exercise than it is a physical one. But that would conflict with the issue that when you do cross the veil, your physical body is left behind, and it's like collapses on the floor, and your spiritual body or whatever goes into the Fade. So it is a physical transition sort of as well. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. We got to keep on going though, because we got to go way down here. Oh, there's a lot more of these shades to fight. Oh shoot, we got a skeleton archer.
What a waste.
There we go. Got that skeleton archer down. Okay, let's keep going. We're getting closer. Whoa, all of a sudden, Jesus. I like being able to see them fight as well.
That's gonna hurt.
Jeez, these skeletons must have been raised by some magic. Oh, okay, he's injured. Oh, poor guy. That's where you see the injured notification. I didn't see it earlier. Where would it be? It would be here, right? Alright, we're getting closer.
Watch your step.
Oh, shoot! I didn't realize there was a trap there. That freaking hurt. What's that over there? What the hell is that? What? What is happening?
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Keran?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
This demon worship thing is a real turn-off.
For real.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
If you turn yourself in now, the Templars may spare your life.
The Templars! We will destroy their entire pathetic order. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
See, this is the reason why Fenris has his point. Mages are fucking nuts sometimes. She's making the mages look bad. It's like...
Tell me where Keran is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still feed the compost heap, so it's not a complete waste.
Good to know you're barking mad. That makes things easier.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the
Okay, she's
vessels
nuts.
only if you must.
I'll deal with this! Go, go! How about you? Let's finish this!
Okay, there she goes. I got her. Oh, a Desire Demon. I haven't seen one of those in Dragon Age 2 yet. That's the first time. Codex updated. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen a Desire Demon in this game. Okay, there's quite a bit here. Now, Desire Demons are tough. Like, they're hard to resist. In all my studies, I must say that the most intriguing was my interview with the Desire Demon. That the creature was willing to speak with me was a sign that this was no mere monster, mindlessly driven by its nature, but rather a rational being as interested in me as I was in it. It took a form that I would call female, though I had no doubt that it could appear otherwise. I wondered if it appeared as it did because I wanted it to, or because I expected it to. She, and indeed I, could only think of her as such now, smiled wormingly at me, and laughed a musical sound that seemed to thrill my old heart. So frightened was I of this creature's legendary abilities to twist the hearts of men, and so relieved was I when I looked across the table into her dark eyes. This was a fearsome creature of the Fade, but as I spoke with her I slowly came to realize that this demon was merely as misunderstood as we mages are ourselves. From the journal of former senior enchanter Malleus, once of the Circle of Ravane, declared apostate. Oh god. Declared apostate 920 Dragon. Of all of the threats from beyond the veil, few are more insidious and deceptively deadly than the Desire Demon. In folklore, such demons are characterized as peddlers of lust, luring their prey into a sexual encounter only to be slain at the culmination. While a Desire Demon can indeed deal in pleasure, in truth they deal with any manner of desire that humans can possess: wealth, power, and beauty, to name a few. Far more intelligent than the bestial hunger and rage demons, and more ambitious than the demons of sloth, These dark demons are among the most skilled at tempting mages into possession. Many who serve the whims of a desire demon never realize it. They are manipulated by illusions and deceit, if not outright mind control, although these demons are reluctant to resort to such crude measures. Instead, they seem to take great pleasure in corruption. The greater the deceit, the greater their victory. Only demons of pride prove more fearsome opponents when roused. Their abilities to affect the mind allow them to assume disguises and even alter the environment to their purposes, not to mention the great strength and speed they possess if they should have to resort to more physical means. Most often, a desire demon will attempt to bargain its way to freedom if overpowered. Many stories exist that depict mages defeating desire demons to the point where a wish can be wrested from them. I should be noted that in such stories the demon almost always gets the upper hand, even when the mage thinks his wish has been granted. Oh yes, they are very tricky, very sly. Okay, now I need to talk to Keran. Oh, God.
Is it over?
Keran.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me.
Do not trust him. He's likely possessed.
Of course you would say that.
Thank Andraste.
Meryl, you know something about this. Is he possessed?
I don't know. It's clean. There's no scent of demons in his blood.
Wow, just in time. Shoot. They might try to kill him. If I tell the Templars that... Well, I guess I can, right? I mean, he's innocent, right? He's not a mage. Shit, I think I have to tell the Templars, right? Shit. I don't know what to do here. If I tell the Templars, then their trust of mages will decrease even more. I'm gonna say you can leave. Because I don't really want the Templars to trust mages even less by this whole incident.
Go ahead and leave, Keran. You've been through enough.
Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Sir Cullen awaits our word.
Sir Cullen. Okay. Return tonight, Captain Cullen, in the gallows courtyard and inform him on what happened. Yeah, okay, so that was that was a close call. I think I'm glad that I chose the description that or the choice that I did. Think it's a good idea because he might have been killed if other Templars think he might be be possessed or whatever. We know he's not, so I think that was the right choice. According to what I think is the right choice.
Smell the dog on them.
All right, so
why are you watching me like that?
You have Valasleen. The same markings that the Dalish have.
Yours are not made of lyrium.
No, they're made of blood. Our blood. That's what Valasleen means.
Oh, wow.
It's a mark of adulthood.
Mine were carved into my flesh against my will, in a ritual I remember only for the agony it caused me.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're a little bit different, but I didn't know that the tattoos on elves are actually made from their own blood. I didn't realize that. Interesting. All right, so let's go back to him and let him know what happened and that we found him. Hopefully they keep it amongst themselves, but we did stop this major threat, so I can be happy about that.
Blood mages have infiltrated your ranks. They've been implanting your recruits with demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Tirane was crazy. Magic didn't make her that way.
It's true.
Not every mage gives in to temptation, but none are ever free of it. At any time, any mage could become a monster, from the lowest apprentice to the most seasoned.
Here we go again.
Mages cannot be treated like people. They're
Oh,
not like
wow.
you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
Yet also true.
They are weapons.
It's not. Oh my god.
They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
Mages are humans and elves, just like the rest of us.
Many might go their whole lives thinking that. But if even 1 in 10 falls to the lure of blood magic, they could destroy this world. For now, Keran, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Keran's fine. He's safe.
He is not to blame. But tell that to the victims if it turns out that our suspicions are correct.
Please, sir.
Oh.
I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
We conducted tests on Keran. He's not possessed. He can stay in the Order.
I hesitate to ask what methods you used that you are so certain. Still, you have done much for us by stopping these blood mages. I will heed your request.
A wise choice.
If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Keran will become eligible for full knighthood.
10 years.
Thank you, Sarah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Keran's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
Well, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Fenris, his rivalry, it's actually not too bad. What I'm worried about is Isabella. She's still here in the middle. I need to really get her better. But 9 sovereigns, that's pretty good. We completed that quest. That one's all done. So I guess next we can do another one. Act of Mercy. Go to the location marked on the Free Marches world map to answer the letter's anonymous plea for help. Interesting. Well, we'll probably do that next time, but this episode was insanely good. Today, we foiled a Blood Mage's plot to corrupt Templars within the Order. So that was bad. That was very intense, but unfortunately, that makes Fenris's argument so much stronger. You know, it's like, unfortunately, it's proving him right in a sense, but I don't think all mages are bad, and I don't think that all mages should be punished just for the terrible deeds of a few bad apples, you know? That's just the way I think about it, but I hope you found this entertaining, even if you disagree. I still hope you enjoyed watching me pick the choices I did. And yeah, thank you for joining me in this adventure, and I will see you next time.